The spirit of the fear of the Lord. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Proverbs 9:10. It's only when the spirit of the fear of the Lord is upon us that God will trust us with the other manifestations of the spirits upon us, such as wisdom, revelation, counsel, knowledge, and might. Isaiah 11:2. And the Spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him, the spirit of wisdom and understanding, the spirit of counsel and might, the spirit of knowledge and of the fear of the Lord. The fear of the Lord is to depart from evil. It's the guard that keeps us from becoming prideful, boastful, or flippant. It guards us from compromising our holiness or misusing our authority or power. Isaiah 37:36. Then the angel of the Lord went forth and smote in the camp of the Assyrians 185,000. And when they arose early in the morning, behold, they were all dead corpses. When this angel walks with us, no gang or devil can get to us. There's authority and power when this angel comes. He'll go before us. The fear of the Lord means dread, awe, or the reverie. My definition would be wow, wow, wow over God's majesty, holiness, and strength. The Spirit bears a strong nature of holiness. He ministers to us and helps us to be holy. We can't produce it ourselves. It's grace from heaven. There are times that God comes in His presence or Spirit to impart supernatural grace and power so that we can be free of sin. This can only come out of His glory and presence, and it sometimes causes fear, dread, and terror. Exodus 20:18-20. Exodus 20:18. And all the people saw the thunderings and the lightnings and the noise of the trumpet and the mountains smoking, and when the people saw it, they removed and stood afar off. Exodus 20:19. And they said unto Moses, Speak thou with us, and we will hear, but let not God speak with us, lest we die. Exodus 20:20. And Moses said unto the people, Fear not, for God is come to prove you, and that his fear may be before your faces, that ye not sin. As New Testament believers, Hebrews 4:16 calls for us to approach the throne to obtain mercy and grace in time of need. Mercy is for the sins we've committed. We don't get what we deserve. Hebrews 4:16. Let us therefore come boldly unto the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy and find grace to help in time of need. But God also gives us grace, which is an endowment of power to help us overcome sin. Grace even keeps us from the desire to sin. It's as if we're in a protective cocoon. The battle tips in our favor. So when we sin, we don't just ask forgiveness, but grace, so we won't fall again. The fear of the Lord brings us into His presence. When we're in God's presence, we don't want to sin. When we're not in His presence, we sin, and then the enemy makes us feel so guilty that we don't want to re-enter His presence. It's a catch-22. Guilt keeps us from the glory pillar, the refiner's fire that can burn the sin tendency out of us. We can't be holy without being in the glory and being in front of the throne of grace. Without holiness, we won't enter in, and it's by entering in that we receive the endowment of power. The fear of the Lord keeps us in check so the rest of the spirits can work through us. What does He demand in exchange? Consecration, holiness, and separation from sin. Simple to say, harder to walk out. Pray for that grace from the Lord through the spirit of the fear of the Lord, which removes our desire to sin and gives you power over it.